What's up, everybody? This is Graham Guthrie at the Trading 8for8 channel. Welcome to today's 30-minute workout. If you're interested in what's to come, please take a moment and click on the down arrow just below this screen. It's going to give us an idea of today's goals. Muscle groups we're going to focus on, equipment needed, as well as the types of movements, sets, and reps. Take time to focus on your form above all else. As you get stronger, more confident, the pace will pick up. You can either match mine or push through it. If you liked the day's workout, please like our video, subscribe to the channel, and share with your friends and family. Without further ado, let's go get it. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's total body workout. This is Graham Guthrie with Trading 8for8. We're gonna focus on core strength throughout all of our movements. This workout is probably going to take 30 to 40 minutes. Do as much as you can. If you need to pause, finish your reps, feel free to do so. If you want to do extra sets, again, pause, feel free to add a few more in. I'm going to cut it off at about 40-minute mark. So let's today's workout, we're going to use bands if you have them. You can use weights to substitute the bands. Or you do body weight. A few of the motions you won't be able to kind of recreate, but you could do other things such as jumping jacks, planks, hollow body holds. All right, let's get started. So we're gonna begin our warm up. We're gonna march high knees, try to get the knees above the waistline. If you wanna jog it out, you can do so. We're gonna go for about 30 seconds. Partner in crime is not with us today. She's not feeling great. Fortunately, no flu symptoms, but not feeling the workout today. And relax. Now we're gonna go to jumping jacks for 30. Three, two, and one. Relax. So we're gonna do a plank, low lunge with rotation. This one's gonna go a little bit longer. We're gonna do about a minute. So we're gonna get into a plank. We're gonna do step 1 foot forward next to the hands. Rotate that internal arm up. So my right leg's forward, right arm's coming up. Plant the right hand, step the foot back, opposite leg comes out. Rotate, shoulders away from the ears. Plant the hand. And just keep it moving. Don't need to rush it. Try to sink the hips down. Keep that back leg straight. I like this move. It opens up the hips, mid-back, shoulders. The calves getting a little stressed, or stretch rather, as I push the heel towards the wall behind me. We have about 15 seconds left or so. Last one. All right, so we're gonna do 3 sets of the first superset, which is going to be a split squat, which means similar to a lunge, except we're not stepping anywhere. So each leg's gonna get 45 seconds of work. Supersetting with a lateral shoulder raise. So that started. If you want to hold a weight, feel free to do so. But what we're going to do is get into our deep lunge. A lot of core tension here. Find your balance. So what we're going to do is drop that back knee towards the ground. We're going to come down about halfway. Pause 1 Mississippi. At the bottom, pause 1 Mississippi and up. Halfway down, all the way down and up. Driving our weight through our front heel. Balance is off today. Wait, halfway, fully down and up. Halfway, fully down, up. About 10 seconds left on the side. If you can come all the way to the floor with that back knee, feel free to do so, but I'd rather have you hover, keep that tension in the body. Let's do one more. All right, so we're gonna switch legs. Opposite leg forward, and always try to keep your hips square to the wall in front of you. Hips and shoulders, stay square, 45 seconds. We're gonna start in 3, 2, and come down. Press up. Halfway down, 1 Mississippi. Bottom, 2 Mississippi, and up. 10 seconds in. You'll notice my knees, especially that front leg, not really coming forward. Nice vertical shin. The leg's burning from these. We're almost there. Last one. All right, so we're gonna grab a band. If you wanna grab a set of dumbbells, if you have them, that's great. All we're gonna do is this motion. So it's hands in front of the hips, shoulders down the back, big chest, and we're coming up to about shoulder height. So again, here to here. Keep the core engaged. A lot of times, if we have poor shoulder mobility or we get tired, start leaning backwards. It's tough on the low back. Keep that rib cage down. Squeeze the glutes, soft knees. So slight bend of the knees, rib cage down, and we're gonna go for 12 reps. Standing on my band, big chest, shoulders down the back. Control the weight every time. Try not to let the hands come all the way back to the hips. I say wear an inner tube, so let those hands hover. The shoulders are gonna start activating right here. Come back up. They're gonna feel a little extra work. If you need more tension, or less tension, adjust on the band. 5. Nice controlled work. 6. 6 more. Breathe it on the way down. Exhale on the way up. 8. 9. 10. 11. Last one. 12. There we go. All right, so we're gonna get set up for our lunges. I'm gonna finish with the side, or start with the side rather that I finish with. So my left foot will be forward for the first set. Take about 10 seconds or so. Get your nice setup. Again, as you can see, controlling your movements, whether it's in a squat, split squat, or in the front raise, front delt raise. You should feel it pretty well. Feel that burn. All right, so gotta find my balance. Tight core, hips and shoulders, moving at the same time. So we're gonna go down halfway, bottom, and up. Halfway, bottom, and up. And then there's gonna be a natural tendency for those hips to drive out. that opposite direction. Try to fight that. Weight's getting driven again through that front heel. And figure out what the toughest part of the movement is. Is it when you're halfway pausing? At the bottom pausing? We're almost there. Give me one more. All right, so we're gonna switch sides. Opposite leg forward. Second side might feel a little tougher when we do these. Not an issue, it's just both legs are working in that first set. 3, 2, and let's go. Find our balance, Graham. And up. Just over halfway. We got time for 2 more. Last one. All right, finish it up. Grab your weights, grab your band. Meet me here for our front raises. So again, 12 rep, control's the name of the game. Tight core, shoulders down the back. It's got my breath going a little bit, nothing too crazy. All right, find a challenge. So use tension. That 12 is gonna be tough. Maybe you could do 14, perfect form, but 12 is gonna be good work. So let's get started. 3, 2, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you have weights, and I know since we're at home gyms, we may not have a ton of weights, just go nice and slow. Maybe we don't do 12 reps because it'll take way too long, but just hold those arms out straight in front of you. 7. Control the weight up, control the weight down. 8. My shoulders are on fire here. 2 more. All right, relax, take a moment. We're gonna get set up. And our last round of lunges and front raises. Next combo is gonna be a push up, and then a row using bands, or again, if you have weights, I'll show you an option. So I'm gonna start with the leg I finished on. Right leg's coming forward, left leg back. Don't feel like you need to take a massive lunge because this will likely put your back into extension. So if we're too narrow though, tendency is the knee is gonna come far forward. So you wanna find that nice balance, depending on how long your legs are, to where you can come down with that knee straight down, that back knee straight down. Let's get started here without your back compromised, without your front knee compromised. About 15 seconds left. Less than 10. Let's go for one more. Step out of it when you're ready. Let's switch to the other side. Shoulders away from the ears, big chest, I say it all the time. It's a way of protecting your shoulders, protecting your spine. We're gonna get started for our last split squat in 3, 2, and let's go. And if you wanted to make these more of a challenge, grab something kind of heavy, hold it up to the chest. About 30 seconds left. Last 10. Give me at least 2 more reps here, but don't rush them. I'm gonna go one more. And up. All right. I'm gonna grab a slightly heavier band. A little bit more of a challenge, probably way more of a burn. And you might notice my reps speed up a little bit, but again, that control at the top of the raise should not be any shorter. Any back extension. Get set up if you aren't already. Last 12, squeeze the glutes, soft knees, rib cage down, shoulders down, big chest. 3, 2, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sweat's starting to go here. 6. I like it. 7. 8. 9. 3 more. 10. 11. Last one. And 12. Very good. All right, take a moment, grab some water if you need it. Next superset, 2 movements. It's gonna be a push-up with where it's called a quadruped or quadruped position. So a lateral walk, so it means we're gonna get in this one position, we're gonna take a step to one side, step back into a plank, do a push-up, step forward into the quadruped position, step back from where you came, into a plank, push up, and we're gonna do 8 total. So it'll be 4 on the left, 4 on the right. Shoulders are gonna get a burn. Core should be worked pretty hard. Second one is gonna be a row. I have bands, so I'm gonna be seated. If you only have weights, what you're gonna do is you're gonna stand nice and tall. You're gonna push the hips back like you were deadlifting. Weight's gonna be in the middle of the foot, maybe towards the toes, and you're gonna pull up, elbows fairly tight to the body. We're not up here, we're not super tight, just outside. Maybe one arm's width away from that rib cage. So when I'm like this, my back's nice and flat, my tailbone's up, shoulders drawn away from the ears, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Think about elbows to the ceiling. In my case, I'm gonna be seated. It's elbows to the back of the room. Feel those shoulder blades squeeze together. All right, so for the push-ups, let's get started here. So what I'm talking about, this is the position where we're moving. So it's hands under the shoulders, shoulder distance apart, knees under the hips, hip distance apart. I'm planting the toes. I'm coming onto all fours. I'm gonna step with my foot, hand, everything from that backside comes together. I step back into a plank, push up. 1, forward, forward, side, side. I need a little bit more room. Push up. now at 2 total push-ups. 3. Stepping back. Keep that core engaged. I'm halfway. I dreamed this up yesterday. I think it's a good move. Pretty challenging here. 5. Step back. 6. And everything with control. Don't rush these. Back's nice and flat through this whole motion. If I put a glass of water on my back, ideally it wouldn't spill. That's our 8. Shoulders are burning. Chest feeling it. Core working hard. All right, so finish up your set. Whether you're grabbing dumbbells or your bands, you're gonna find me either in that bent over position for a bent over row with weights, or if you got bands, loop them around your feet. These do not want to work with me today. I got this nice thick band. Again, if you only have lighter bands, this isn't really a challenge for 12 reps. Grab as deep as you can and go nice and controlled. So 12 reps, sit nice and tall, chest forward, shoulders down the back. Pull those elbows to the back of the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm doing a neutral grip here, which means thumbs up, pinkies towards the ground. The palm of my hand is facing my body. 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. All right, so take a break before we go into our push-ups. Rest is really important. I know a lot of HIIT workouts that are out on the internet now. It's kind of like go, go, go. Most of my workouts, unless they specifically say HIIT or circuit, are more focused towards strength training. You know, if you want to go do stuff on your own, quick sprints work well. Jumping rope works well. Obviously, no shortage of HIIT workouts on the internet, but I feel like taking the time to strengthen kind of core especially, everything stems from there, your power, knees, shoulders, chest and back during these times. Very important. So you're gonna meet me on the floor. We're gonna get into our quadruped position. And I'm gonna go laterally this way. Hopefully you all can see me. So, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, toes dug into the ground, shins about 2-3 inches off the floor. I'm gonna step to the side, back to a plank, push up. 1, knees forward, step to the side, step back to your plank. 2, knees forward, step to the side, back to a plank. 3, forward, lateral, back, push up, together, side. It's 5. I'm losing count. My wife's very good at counting. I tend not to pay attention, especially if I'm working by myself, and it's challenging. Give me 2 more here. If I did 9, just some extra flavor, extra work. Woo! All right, so finish up your set. If you haven't already, and take about 20-30 seconds before we get into our next round of rows. We're gonna do 3 supersets today. The last one should get heart rate up a bit if you're looking for a good sweat. If you're not sweating yet, good on you. I think I was sweating during the warm-up, and it wasn't necessarily that challenging. All right, if you aren't already set up, meet me on the floor with that bent over row. 12. In 3, 2, and 1. Really squeeze those shoulder blades together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. Last one. All right. So again, 30 seconds to a minute for recovery. After your second movement, in between movements, maybe 30 seconds if you're trying to keep that heart rate up some. These are opposing muscle groups, so chest press versus that back row. So not a ton of rest is needed because you're not hitting the same muscle group, but just to be able to have that focus on your movements and energy. I'm still breathing heavy. Got about another 20 seconds before we get into our push-ups. So always focus on good work. Once everything's strong and we do it with perfect form, then you can speed it up or slow it down even more. 3. Let's meet in the plank if you aren't already there. And then we're gonna bring the knees forward for the quadruped position. Last round. Up, knees off the floor, step to the side, and back to your plank. Push up, knees forward. That's 1. Back, 2. Knees forward. And as I do my push-ups, my hands are slightly wider than the shoulders to allow my chest to get to the ground. Try not to let plank. Try not to let the hands or elbows flare too much. 5. But going right from underneath the shoulder could be a bit of a challenge. 7. 8. Whew. All right. Finish up your set. Find me on the floor or your bent over row. If you're catching your breath, do your best to breathe in the nose, exhaling out of the mouth. "10 seconds or so, we're going to get into our last round of rows. All right, sit tall, big chest, shoulders down the back. Last 12, all with control. 3, 2, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Last one. And 12. All right, good work, everybody. So, last set, or superset of movements. We're going to do 3 things. First one is going to be a broad jump. Any type of jumping, big jumps you do, think box jumps, broad jump, which is forward, or just straight up in the air if you're trying your vertical. What you're going to do, quick setup for how wide your feet should be. Do a quarter squat and just hop. Wherever you land, it's probably where you should jump from. So then, if you're trying to do it with power, again, those big jumps, treat each one like it's its last. You're gonna stand tall, arms up, hinge back, whip those hands past the hips, and drive up. So that's our jump. It's this. Use that momentum to drive you up. In the broad jump, I'm coming forward. Not a lot of time to do a tutorial other than how the arm should be swinging. Land soft feet, nice and balanced. We don't want to hinge forward, fall forward, or fall backwards. Plenty of stuff on YouTube. Olympians will train you on YouTube. Hands up. So we're going to jump to the front of our mat. And then we're gonna squat walk back. Stay nice and low. Come back to the mat. Jump forward. Low squat walk back. We're gonna do 30 seconds of that, starting in 5, 3, 2, and let's go. Land nice and soft. Try not to hinge forward. Ideally, if you have a mat, you're jumping from the bottom to the top. See how low you can walk back. Quads are already burning. There's 2 more movements after this. We have about 10 seconds left. Wherever you are, finish at the back of your mat and relax. So, next movement, we're either grabbing bands or dumbbells. Another shoulder movement. So instead of coming straight out, we're now coming out to the side. You'll notice I have a slight bend to my elbow. So my upper arm is straight out from the body. Elbow's a little bit bent, hand might be in front of the shoulder, of the chest just slightly, but think elbow and hand at the same height. You're gonna stop at about shoulder level. Dumbbells, same thing as what I'm trying to achieve with the band. If you don't have any weights, just give me jumping jacks as long as we're doing our lateral dumbbell raise or delt raise. So 12 reps in 3, 2, and go. 1, 2. As always, control that weight. See if you can get a nice pause at the top 3. 4. Elbows need to come up higher on that last one. I'm thinking about how much tension I have on this for really good work. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. Third movement for 12 reps. Sit-ups. Old school gym class sit-ups. Plant those feet on the mat. We're gonna come up as 12 reps too. Think big chest. I always touch light behind my ears. And then on your way back down, really control your way down. Try not to let the feet kick. See how stationary you can keep them on the mat. If you feel your feet and butt are sliding away from each other, just scoot your butt closer to your heels. Let's get it. 12 reps, 3, 2, and 1.
If you need to anchor yourself to something, you can, but ideally we have enough control in those lower abs to where we do not need that help, that support. If you got a training buddy, you can have them lean on your laces. 6, 7, but ideally you have that mind-body connection. 3 more, to where you do not need that support. Last one. I'm gonna do an extra one because I'm not counting, I'm talking. All right, so that's our 3 movements. Take a little bit of rest. We're gonna get set up for our broad jump and low squat walk back. All right, when you're ready, 5 seconds, we're going for 30. 3, 2, and 1. Land nice and soft. I was a little bit back on that one. See how far you can jump. Right now, it's 9:40. Neighbors below should be awake. Just kidding, there's nobody below. One more jump. Finish at the back of the mat. When you're ready, grab those dumbbells, grab the bands, catch your breath. 10 seconds, we're gonna get into our lateral delt raise. Good form again, chest open, shoulders down the back, rib cage down, squeeze the glutes, soft knees. 12 reps in 3, 2, and 1. 1. So my hands are a little bit above my elbows, which is fine. I'm just trying to get 3 those elbows in line with my shoulder, vertically that is, or horizontally I should say, straight out. So because the way I'm holding this band, try not to let it hit my face. My hands end up coming forward a little bit more. Three more. Shoulders are screaming here. 11 and 12. Very good. Finish up your set. And then you're going to meet me on the floor. I'll do this from the side so you can see my kind of pacing. If you're not there already, let's meet on the mat. 12 reps, nice and controlled. 3, 2, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how I'm not 5, dropping back to the mat. 6, but nice and controlled. 7, I'm trying to keep my heels, my feet as flat as I can. 8, 9 on the mat. Again, trying to avoid kicking. 10, last 2, 11, and 12. Return slowly to the mat. All right, let's do one more round. I need the work today. Yesterday, I only got a little bit of a ride in. I think I need to sweat a little bit more, work those shoulders a little bit more. Too much time sedentary. All right, YouTube, internet peeps. Last round, 30 seconds of broad jump, low squat walk back in 3, 2, and let's go. Try to keep those hips as low as you can. Just over 10 seconds left. Give me 2 more jumps, no matter where you are. And don't rush that walk back. Last one. Meet me at the back of the mat. All right, relax. Grab your bands, grab your weights. Catch your breath, about 20 seconds. We'll get started in our lateral raises. Less than 10. Last 12, make them good ones. Obviously, if you want to pause, add an extra superset, feel free. 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if you want to see a profile. 6, but you're probably focusing on your own work. 7, 8, 4 more. 9, 10, 11. I'm gonna be happy when these are over. And 12, very good. Finish up that set. Last sit-ups, and then cool down. I usually don't do cool downs in my videos just because I'm doing early mornings for people before work. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do it on your own. Try to get your heart rate and breath back to a nice comfortable pace. Stretch any muscles that you worked. Shoulders, chest, back, legs. If people are interested in how to do that, ask in the comments. 12 reps, 3, 2, last round of sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm getting tired. It's getting hard to really come up with that flat back. 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Whew. All right, and that's a wrap. All she wrote. Great work this morning, everybody. Again, we worked on quads, some glutes, hamstrings, getting auxiliary work, core's getting a lot, chest, back, and shoulders got torched today. Take some time, limber up. You know, you can go over the head, get that shoulder, the tricep stretched. Here, just remember, keep that rib cage down. If you're having any issues with getting the arms up overhead, bring arm across the body, drop the shoulders away. I may put up a few videos of the main things I say, which is big chest, shoulders down the back, rib cage down, squeezing the glutes, locking the knees out. There's a few important aspects of bracing throughout the body that'll kind of set us up in every movement that we do, whether it's home workouts, in the gym, baseball, lacrosse, football, walking stairs, groceries, you name it. All right, everybody, good work today. And that's a wrap. Fantastic work this morning. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please reach out using the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can with the best answer possible. If you enjoyed today's workout, please hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course, share with your friends and family. If you're interested in one-on-one virtual training, I would love to take a few people on as clients. Please let me know. Again, comments, you can reach out. You can hit me up on Instagram at trading848.com. If
If you're interested in joining in these workouts live every day, get a little bit more consistency in your day, you can follow along on Instagram Live, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time each weekday. I am currently an out-of-work personal trainer, but if you're interested in donating, helping me out in these tough times, if you're able to, that'd be fantastic. You could reach me on Venmo at Graham-Guthrie. I'll put it up right here. Again, continue working hard, remain positive, stay hydrated, be safe, and until next time, take care.